he's got an activity for you guys to be working on. So I would say it is safe to say you can put up your vocabulary workshop. I'll leave this up here for some people to finish copying down. And yeah, good job, guys. I'm sorry we had to go through it so quickly, but you know.
1 hour and 14 minutes left.
You got 1 hour left.
1 hour and 14 minutes for the game, the server, something. The server check.
Server check.
Game server check.
Game server check. I don't know what that is.
Look, checking for the there's like proper.
I don't play games, so no. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry.
Alrighty. Okay, guys. So, everybody. Well, for one, I want to make sure everybody has we have a whole novel, right? Okay. So, you know, a few weeks ago, we had done an activity in groups where we talked about, actually I was right, quick. Alright, we talked about this. Character lives. Now, I'm actually going to pass out a piece of paper real quick. We are going to do something in pairs in just a moment. But we're going to write on the back of this first.
What's so small?
All right, so last time when we talked about character lens, I just want to see real quick. Who remembers? Who remembers this word? We talked about it a lot last time.
Is the opponent. The other box.
Motivation. Who remembers motivation? What is motivation? Because with character lens, this was when, you know, we looked at other characters. You know, in our book we've got a lot of characters: Stanley, Mr. Sir, Zero, the Warden, Mr. Pendanski. And with character lens, we talked about looking at other characters, right, through the eyes of other characters, through the perspective of other characters. And we talked about this a lot. Motivation. Does anyone remember motivation? Okay, all right, yeah. Motivation is like why someone is doing something. So in the story, all right, in our story, there's a lot of different reasons why certain characters are friends with others. So we're going to talk a lot about that between Zero and Stanley today. And, you know, as we do this in pairs, you know, one thing I want to get us thinking about is this: positive influence. All right, so now in our lives, there are a lot of people who are positive influences for a lot of different reasons. Right? Like my parents were a positive influence on me, right? Because, well, they were good parents, right? They took good care of me and my sister, right? They taught me how to do a lot of things. So, real quick, I want us to take maybe like a minute or two, right? On this page I gave you, on the back, the blank part, right? I just want you to write one person who has been a positive influence on you and why. Okay, that could be a friend, that could be parents, that could be a teacher, that could be family. Okay, so just take a quick minute, right, to do that. And then we're going to do something in pairs right after. So, I think hopefully it looks like we all have our person, alright? So, now, the reason I'm having us write that is because Stanley and Zero, right, in our story, they've been big influences, right, on one another. They've gone through a lot in part 2, right, of our story so far. And I want us to think about some reasons why they have been such a big influence, right, on one another. So, now, let me see. Let's, I have an idea. I want to break us into pairs, okay? So, let's see, we have nine people. All right, so, Mr. Chris, I think you and me, we're going to do this together, okay? All right, so, now everyone else, I want, okay, for this, I'm going to let you guys choose your pair for this activity, okay?
Use your discretion.
Yeah, use your discretion here. Well, we have an odd odd number, right? So,
Mr. Gregory, just the nurse. She's.
okay. All right. Okay, so that means that we have an even number. All right. So Miss Chloe's not feeling too good. All right. She needs to go see the nurse. All right. So in that case, then we can all do 2, I think. Okay. So whoever is your partner, right? If you need to move to another part of the room or what have you, okay, go ahead and do that. I want, in fact, go ahead and choose now. So who's together? Okay, so Ocean and Andy, all right, Roshan, right? All right, so then I guess Chris now, you got it. Okay, so still, now this is on the back side of your paper still. All right, we'll get to the other side in just a minute. All right, I want one person, in fact, I will choose, since we only got 4 groups here. All right, so let's see, Mr. Chris, you're going to be the writer in this pair, right? All right. Rima, you're going to be the writer here, all right? Mr. Ocean, I'll let you be the writer here. And then you'll be the writer here for this, okay? All right, I want us to think of 3 reasons, right? The person who's the writer, I want you to do the writing, okay? So you're going to write 3 reasons. And the other person, I want you to come up with 3 reasons that Stanley has been a good influence on Zero. The sentence I have here, all right, Stanley has been a good influence on Zero because we're going to come up, my thinker is going to come up with 3 reasons, and my writer is going to write down those 3 reasons. Okay? We're going to take maybe, that shouldn't take too long, maybe 5 minutes, I think. Yes. 3 reasons Stanley has been a good, positive influence on Zero. Because there's, I need 3 ways I can finish this sentence here, right? 3 reasons.
No, it means like why Stanley is equal to 0. Why 0 is equal to Stanley.
Why Stanley has been good to Zero. 3 reasons he's been a positive influence.
Stop.
You're going to think of 3 reasons. Chris, you're going to write down those 3 reasons.
They don't take home on Sunday because they don't take home.
Stanley is gonna get influenced on zero. The other way around. Stanley is gonna get influenced on zero. That is for me. All right. We got our three reasons. Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. So now the roles are going to reverse. Okay. So now, Mr. Andy, you're going to be our writer here. All right. Mr. Fury, you're going to be our writer here. Rima's going to be our writer, and then Mr. Alex is going to be our writer. And we're going to...
Mr. Gregory, you just called the name Rose. Miss Roshan.
Roshan? Oh, I'm sorry. I just called you Rick, I'm sorry. Mr. Roshan. All right, you're going to be our writer. Right? And this time, here is how we are. Here's what we're going to be answering. So now we are answering, we're finishing our sentence. How has zero been a good influence on Stanley? He's been a good influence on Stanley because three things, three ways to finish the sentence.
So, what we do first? What we do first?
Yeah, well, you're the writer this time. So, Ocean, Mr. Ocean, you're going to give Andy.
I will do the same.
All right. I'll be the writer with you. Maybe.